Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ryan the Professional here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Welcome back to the channel. This video, well, it should come to no surprise. You know what I'm saying? It should come to no surprise. We all knew this going into this year. A lot of expectations have been put into this year, and a lot of hype has also gone into this very year. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all tonight for the Truth Network podcast. I'll be live with the fellas here at 8 o'clock Eastern time, so I'll see you guys here. Do me a favor, though. Make sure you guys hit the bell icon next to my name if you're subscribed already. Make sure you hit the bell icon so that way you guys get notifications. So, that way I don't have to hear nobody say they missed the show, they didn't get notification. Make sure you hit the notification. That'll give you all notifications on everything, whether it be videos and podcasts, okay? Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and just get into this video, man. 2018 is here, and a lot of things were said going into this year. Now, I'm not about to name drop any YouTubers. I really am not. I have no reason to name drop them because they pretty much have destroyed themselves, so I have no reason to name drop them. There's one particular YouTuber who's just retarded, so I'm not going to say the dude's name. There has been numerous times throughout this whole build-up for this year where a lot of people have lost their way in terms of realizing, what's important and what is not. Now, as we go into 2018, which is this year, and we just started, what exactly is out there that's coming out in 2018? Well, let's go ahead and compare the games that we know so far, okay? God of War, we got Spider-Man, we have Days Gone, which you guys are looking at, and we have Detroit Become Human, if I'm not mistaken. What's on the Xbox side that we know of? We have Crackdown, which a lot of people are speculating to be canceled or is going to get canceled, which, I mean, hey, if it gets canceled, I highly doubt they will cancel it because they can't afford it at this point. But if it does get canceled, well, that's just them digging their grave even more. So Crackdown 3, and you have Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is a game that really should have the Cuphead treatment. It should be $20. There's no way in hell I don't see anybody spending $60 for that. But hey, if you're really into pirate games, okay, sure, you'll spend $60. I highly doubt you'll spend $60 for that. But, if you buy that for Sea of Thieves, hey, you'll buy it for Sea of Thieves. So there's those two games, Sea of Thieves and Crackdown 3. Okay? What is on the Nintendo platform? Nintendo platform, if I'm not mistaken, we got Bayonetta 1 and 2, and so a few others that was confirmed. I forgot. It's been a minute. I forgot about Nintendo, but Nintendo's got some stuff coming out this year as well. Overall, man, this whole year, I'm going to have to say, I'm going to have to give this one to Sony, man. This whole year is pretty much going to be dominated by Sony for the most part. These games are just must-haves, I'm not sure. I don't forget when the Avengers movie is dropping, but we already know that's going to be a big blockbuster hit with the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be like the Justice League movie where it's like a hit and miss. Nah, it's not like that. They properly built up this movie, so you already know Spider-Man is going to tie in fairly good into that movie and into the overall game. So, the game is going to do very well. I can already see that happen. It better do well with all the hype that's going behind this, but you know what I'm saying? For the terms, in terms of the overall quality of games, Sony's got this on lock. This has been one of those things that we said numerous times, and I don't see anybody, really beating that lineup. Now, of course, Nintendo is definitely going to do their thing this year and, bring out whatever they need to bring out. But you have dudes saying, wait till E3. Now, one thing that's always, rubbed me the wrong way with the Xbox community, okay? It's rubbed me really the wrong way is the fact that, you guys are okay with waiting 365 days every time something something comes up with this console. Every single time we have to wait 365 days because it was a screw up on their part, so they'll get it right this year, they'll get it right that year. No, we have to wait this year. We gotta wait for them to bring that back. No, it makes no sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Why are we waiting why do we have to wait? Especially we're in the mid of this generation. I hate repeating this, but still, we're in the mid. Why are we waiting? There should be numerous games already out on the market. Now, you're going to have the corporate slaves and the corporate shields. They're going to say third-party games. They're going to list a bunch of irrelevant third-party games that look better, and they're going to try to throw that into your, in your face, say, oh, our games look better, and this is why we're better, blah, blah, blah. And hey, you see where that leads them. Whereas the PlayStation and Nintendo side, they just talk about games. And more importantly, PlayStation and Nintendo dudes are actually playing games. I kid you not. I'm playing games. I'm having fun. I don't know about you Xbox dudes, but I'm actually playing games. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun. It's crazy how this whole chain of events that led us here, it never ceased to amaze with the overall lack of just games and the overall lack of disappointment that I've seen on the Xbox community. Now, some people are saying Microsoft has heard their feedback and that they will listen and that E3 will cure all their problems, but you guys said that last E3, and the E3 before that, and the E3 before that. As you clearly can see, Microsoft simply did not deliver a single thing. Now, we already know what to expect at E3 this year, pretty much. We got Anthem that's going to be there, so I'm pretty sure Microsoft probably is going to advertise that as like it's exclusive when it's not. It's coming to PlayStation. It's not an exclusive. It's a third-party game. What else do we have that might be shown at E3? Oh, most likely Halo and Gears. Those games preach to the choir of the Xbox community, so most definitely those are going to be shown. And that's pretty much it that I can think of. I can't think of anything else. I know, it's sad, isn't it? It's sad. That's how bad it is on the Xbox camp, man. I can't think of anything else that could be shown. I can't think of another game that can be shown that, that has not already been shown, or something we have have already heard about. There's nothing really to be excited for in the Xbox community. Now, don't get me wrong, Microsoft could, blow me away at E3, right? They can bring back a game that I wanted them to bring back to begin with, like Jet Set Radio Future. But that's not going to happen because they shut it. They turned it down from Sega. Sega had the game already in the works. They had a lot of things going for themselves. They even had the story written, if I'm not mistaken, and the art style written. All they needed was a publisher to go greenlight it. Microsoft didn't want to pick it up, so there's that. What is it? What's that game called? I forgot. Not Quantum Break. Sunset Overdrive. Sunset Overdrive 2 is another one. They don't even have nobody on board with that. Nobody wants to pick that up, and it makes no sense. So, that's crazy. We do know. Now, keep in mind, even with those games that I just announced, what do we know for E3 in terms of Sony's efforts, right? We know that we're either going to get a Tenchu or a Bloodborne at E3. We know we're getting Dead or Alive, or not Dead or Alive. Was it Dead or Alive? No, not Dead or Alive. Devil May Cry at E3, and we're getting The Last of Us and a few others. We know what we're getting going at E3 this year. So, it's like even if they did wow you at E3 this year, 9 times out of 10, Sony's going to take that spotlight from you. So I don't even see 2018 or 2019, for that matter, being any year for Xbox. I just don't see it. Now, some people can argue and say that give it time, you might be proven wrong. I hope so. I hope I'm proven wrong. I really do hope I'm proven wrong on this one. Yes, quote me. I hope I'm proven wrong on this one because the last thing we need is Sony to have a monopoly, which is most likely turning into at this point, really. They got like 50% of the market share of the UK alone. So, it's crazy. So, I don't know what to say, man. I really don't know what to say. 2017 was a year that I told a lot of people, man, like when I came on the scene, I warned you guys. I warned you numerous times, and I had nothing but people just come at me with insults. And as you clearly can see, these same dudes that came at me with insults are now like, they look salty. They look stupid. I called it months ago, man. I tried to be real with you guys months ago, and you guys didn't want to listen to me. No, instead, you guys wanted to make excuses. Instead, you guys wanted to talk over people, and you guys didn't want to listen to reason. You wanted to say, oh, Microsoft becoming a software company is ludicrous because they're a console company, even though they have given you every indication and they've thrown up every red flag that points to them becoming a software-only company. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft even told you, like, straight to your face, that Microsoft sees their games as services. They don't really see them as games. And Sony, on the other hand, Sony sees them as games, and they are more and more focused on delivering more games. That's what they see. And, a lot of people get mad when Sony takes jabs, but hey, I would take jabs too when my competition is doing some stupid things like this. I don't understand how a competition can, be, how do you go from the awesome 360 era, which brought a lot of new things to the table and had a lot of people interested in the console. How do you go from that to what we have here? The 360 was a good console, and I don't think anybody can disagree. It was a great console. Great console. Had a lot going for itself. But you went from that console to what we have now, and what we have now is a shell of what the 360 was. The 360 had it all. It had the third-party games, it had the limited edition consoles, it had the cool price points, it had the cool slim model, and yes, it did have a lot of defects, I understand, but still, it was a good console overall. It delivered what it needed to deliver, and that was the games. You know, like you can clearly see the focus from the 360 to the Xbox One. What was the main focus of the 360? The 360, the main focus for the 360 was that it's a gaming console. Keyword, gaming console. Hence why you had more games on the 360 than you do on the Xbox One. But it was a gaming console, okay, that can play multimedia features or had multimedia features on the side. That's what the 360 was. That's exactly what the 360 was. You look at the Xbox One, the way Microsoft has pushed the Xbox One, they pushed the Xbox One and the One X as if it's a multimedia thing first and a game system last. Like, that's the last thing they done. It's sad, and that kind of makes sense. Why do we have to wait? Because that's on their prerogative. They don't care about games at this point. All they care about is setting Xbox up, setting you up for, you know, the next big jump, and that's PC. Believe it or not, come on, let's be real here. Do you guys really think Microsoft's whole promise when they said that, oh, PC gamers are, like, they want PC gamers to jump to console, like PC gamers are going to take that jump? Remember that big statement that they made? Guys, PC gamers are not jumping to your console, especially with the whole Play Anywhere initiative. Play Anywhere makes it easier for a PC gamer. So why would a PC gamer abandon their comfort zone to come to your console where they have no freedom and they have to pay online? They're not going to do that. If anything, Microsoft meant the opposite. They meant that you are going to most likely want to go to PC. And I hate to break it to you, that has actually happened this gen. A lot of people that I've known refuse to come to PlayStation and instead have went to PC. And guess what? They hit me up all the time. They say they like PC. Hey, it's cool. PC is a good option. It's a valuable option. Great option. But that's the thing. Them bringing keyboard and mouse support to the Xbox One, it ain't there to help PC gamers. It's not there to help PC gamers. No, it's to get you console gamers familiar with that so that when you take that big jump to PC, you will have like a smooth transition and you won't have any problems. That's exactly what Microsoft wants. They don't care about anything else aside from giving you, or instead of like taking away that very incentive. So, you know, that's how I see things going from this point forward. You know, most likely we're going to get a price drop. The Xbox One X will get a price drop. I highly doubt it will get a price drop at E3 this year. I highly doubt it, but hey, it could happen. And if it does, it does. But I mean, you know, that's pretty much it. I don't see anything else. I don't see Microsoft turning anything around. It's just, it's one of those years where you know, things just, it just didn't work out. And, you know, you can't help but feel sorry for him. You really can't, especially with the crazy 360 era. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later. And don't forget to subscribe. You guys have a good one. I'm out of here. Deuces.